Have you ever heard of a place so strange, so unsettling, that it feels like it's straight out of a horror movie? A place where the laws of nature seem to bend, where time itself might not flow as it should. Today, we re-venturing into one of the world's most mysterious and haunted locations. The Hoia Baciu forest in Romania, often called the Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania. This isn't just any spooky woodland. It's a place where science hits a wall and unsettling stories take root. So, grab your courage because we're about to step into a forest that might just erase time. Before we dive deep into the legends, let's talk about what makes Hoia Baciu so visually bizarre. As you approach the heart of the forest, something becomes immediately obvious. The trees are wrong. They don't grow straight towards the sky like normal trees. Instead, they are twisted, contorted into bizarre, unnatural shapes. Many of them corkscrew in a perfect clockwise spiral, as if some unseen force has been slowly wringing them out over centuries. Now you might think, okay, weird trees. Maybe it's the wind or the soil. But botanists and biologists have studied these trees for decades, and they are completely stumped. There is no known environmental factor, no disease, no soil condition that can explain this uniform clockwise twisting. It's a biological anomaly on a massive scale. It's almost as if the very DNA of the forest has been warped. The closer you get to the center, the more intense the spirals become, creating a dizzying, disorienting canopy that feels like you've stepped into a twisted fairy tale. This isn't just one or two odd trees. It's an entire section of the forest locked in this strange, silent dance. Local folklore says the trees are the tormented souls of ancient villagers, forever trapped. While that's a chilling thought, the scientific reality is almost more disturbing. We simply have no idea why they grow this way. This eerie landscape is the perfect setting for the stories that have seeped out of Hoia Baciu for generations. Locals, especially from the nearby city of Cluj-Napoca, have long avoided the forest. They whisper tales of strange lights, disembodied voices, and an overwhelming feeling of being watched. Many who have braved a walk through the woods report sudden, intense feelings of anxiety, nausea, or headaches, along with inexplicable scratches and rashes appearing on their skin. But the most famous and chilling stories are not just about feelings or strange sights. They're about people. One of the most enduring legends is that of a 5-year-old girl. The story goes that she wandered away from her family at the edge of the forest and simply vanished. A massive search was launched, but no trace of her was ever found. The community mourned, and she was presumed lost forever. Then, 5 years to the day after she disappeared, she walked out of the forest. Miraculously, she was unharmed. But here's where the story takes a turn into the truly inexplicable. She was still wearing the exact same clothes she had on the day she vanished, and they weren't tattered, aged, or even dirty. More disturbingly, she hadn't aged a single day. She was still 5 years old, with no memory of where she had been or what had happened to her. To her, it felt as if only a few moments had passed. Think about that. 5 years gone, and she returned unchanged. This story is the cornerstone of the belief that Hoia Baciu is a time portal, a place where the normal progression of moments and years simply doesn't apply. Was she taken to another dimension? Did she step into a bubble where time stood still? Of course, it's a legend, and finding concrete documentation is nearly impossible. But this tale is told and retold with such conviction that it has become part of the forest's identity. It feeds the fear that if you enter Hoia Baciu, you might not come out the same, or you might not come out at all. Or worse, you might come out to a world that has left you behind. There are other, more modern accounts too. A shepherd is said to have disappeared with his entire flock of 200 sheep, never to be seen again. Paranormal investigators and thrill seekers who have camped in the forest have captured electronic voice phenomena, or EVPs, of whispers in an unknown language. They photographed floating orbs of light and shadowy, human-like figures that appear and disappear in the blink of an eye. The forest seems to have a strange effect on technology as well. Cameras malfunction, batteries drain instantly, and phones lose signal in areas where they should work perfectly fine. It's as if the forest itself has an electromagnetic field that interferes with our modern world. But perhaps the most tangible and baffling mystery of Hoia Baciu lies right at its center. Deep within the woods, there is a clearing. It's not just any clearing, though. It's a near-perfect circle, an area of land that has come to be known as the dead zone. Inside this circle, absolutely nothing grows. No trees, no bushes, no weeds, not even a single blade of grass. The ground is just barren soil. You can stand at the edge of this circle and see the lush, dense forest surrounding you on all sides, and then this perfectly defined patch of nothing. Scientists have taken soil samples from inside the circle and from the thriving forest just a few feet away. They've analyzed them extensively, and the results are baffling. The soil composition is identical. There is no chemical, no toxin, no radioactive anomaly in the soil of the dead zone that would prevent plant life from growing. It has the same nutrients and minerals as the soil where massive ancient trees thrive just inches away. Yet for as long as anyone can remember, this circle has remained completely barren. Local legends say this is where the portal to another world is located. It's the epicenter of the forest's strange energy, a landing pad for UFOs, or the site of an ancient, unholy ritual that cursed the ground forever. Whatever the explanation, the dead zone is a physical, undeniable mystery. You can go there and see it with your own eyes. You can stand in the middle of this strange, silent clearing and feel the profound wrongness of it. It's a place that defies all logic and all laws of botany. It is as if the very life force of the earth has been surgically removed from this one specific spot. So what is the Hoia Baciu forest? Is it a gateway to another dimension? A hotspot for extraterrestrial activity? Or is it simply a place with a unique combination of unexplained natural phenomena that our science can't yet understand? The theories are as wild and tangled as the trees themselves. Some researchers have proposed that the area sits on some kind of geological fault or has a unique magnetic field that causes the anomalies. Others lean into the paranormal, believing it to be a place where the veil between our world and another is exceptionally thin. Whatever the truth may be, Hoia Baciu remains one of the most compelling and genuinely frightening places on Earth. It's a living puzzle box of biological oddities, temporal distortions, and physical anomalies. It challenges our understanding of the world and reminds us that there are still places on our own planet that are filled with deep, profound mystery. The twisted trees, the story of the lost girl, and the barren, dead circle at its heart are all pieces of a story that we may never fully comprehend. It's a place that doesn't just haunt your imagination. It haunts reality itself. What do you think is going on in the Hoia Baciu forest? A scientific anomaly, a paranormal hotspot, or something else entirely? Let me know your theories down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations of the world's greatest mysteries. Thanks for watching and stay curious.